Ah, me hearty, gather round and listen well, for I, Queequeg, shall spin ye a yarn as wild and vast as the ocean herself. It all began in the heart of Nantucket, where the salty breeze carries tales of whales and adventures beyond the horizon. Aye, 'tis the tale of Moby Dick, a monstrous leviathan, and the crew of the Pequod, led by the mad Captain Ahab. Picture it, my friend, the day I, Queequeg, a tattooed son of the South Sea, met the curious and jovial Ishmael at the Spouter Inn. Fate intertwined our paths, and together we set sail on the Pequod, bound for the mighty Pacific in pursuit of the great white whale. As we embarked upon this perilous journey, the ship's timbers creaked beneath the weight of anticipation. Ahab, our fearless and unhinged captain, loomed like a specter on the quarterdeck. His leg, lost to Moby Dick in a previous skirmish, was replaced by a grotesque ivory peg, a constant reminder of the vendetta that burned within him like a raging inferno. The crew, a motley assembly of men from every corner of the globe, shared tales of the sea and whispered legends of the accursed white whale. Each one of us, from Starbuck, the pragmatic first mate, to Stubb, the jolly second mate, carried our own dreams and fears on this nautical odyssey. As we sailed into the vast expanse of the Pacific, the sea mirrored the unpredictability of life itself. Storms raged, and waves towered over our vessel like titans of old. Yet the camaraderie among the crew, forged in the crucible of adversity, held us steadfast against the tempest's fury. Ahab, however, was a force unto himself, his piercing gaze fixed upon the horizon as if he could will Moby Dick into view. His obsession, contagious as a fever, spread through the ship like wildfire. We became not just sailors but hunters, chasing the ghostly specter that haunted our captains every waking moment. Oh, the nights were filled with eerie tales and the ghostly glow of phosphorescent sea creatures. Ishmael and I, huddled on the forecastle, shared stories of our homes and the mysteries that awaited us beyond the next sunrise. The bonds of friendship forged in those dark hours were as unbreakable as the harpoon lines we wielded against the Leviathan. The first sighting of Moby Dick came like a bolt from the blue. Ahab's cry echoed through the ship, awakening us from our slumber like a call to arms. The great white whale breached the surface, a vision of otherworldly majesty and terror. Ahab's eyes glinted with madness as he ordered the pursuit. Chasing Moby Dick was like chasing the wind. The whale, cunning and elusive, led us on a dance across the ocean. The crew toiled day and night, driven by the captain's relentless quest for revenge. Yet as the pursuit stretched on, doubts festered among us like a hidden sickness. Whispers of mutiny circulated in the shadows. Aye, my friend, the sea is a cruel mistress, and Moby Dick a merciless adversary. The battles were fierce, and the scars of harpoon strikes adorned the Leviathan's mighty hide. Yet, for each wound we inflicted, Moby Dick retaliated with a ferocity that shook the very foundations of our ship. The tension among the crew reached a boiling point. Starbuck, the voice of reason, pleaded with Ahab to abandon the pursuit and spare us from the jaws of the abyss. But Ahab, deaf to reason, pressed on, consumed by a madness that mirrored the relentless nature of the sea. In the shadow of Moby Dick's tail, I found solace in the ritual of tattooing. The rhythmic hum of the tattoo needle was a counterpoint to the chaos that unfolded around us. Each mark on my skin told a story of the journey, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of insurmountable odds. The climax of our harrowing voyage approached as Moby Dick, like a mythical sea serpent, rose from the depths in a final, cataclysmic confrontation. The air crackled with tension as Ahab, harpoon in hand, faced the Leviathan with a determination bordering on madness. The very soul of the Pequod hung in the balance. The battle that ensued was a symphony of chaos. Harpoons flew, ropes snapped, and the sea churned with a fury unmatched by any tempest. Ahab, consumed by his thirst for revenge, hurled himself into the maelstrom, the embodiment of a man possessed by forces beyond mortal reckoning. As Moby Dick's colossal form disappeared beneath the waves, the Pequod, battered and broken, sailed on. A palpable silence descended upon the ship. The crew, survivors of a harrowing odyssey, stood in stunned silence, their eyes fixed on the horizon where the Leviathan had vanished. In the aftermath, as the remnants of our shattered ship drifted on the undulating sea, I, Queequeg, found myself reflecting on the nature of our pursuit. Was Moby Dick a mere creature of the deep, or a manifestation of the demons that haunt the hearts of men? The answers, like the depths of the ocean, remained elusive. And so, me hearty, the tale of Moby Dick comes to a close, a saga of revenge, madness, and the indomitable spirit of those who brave the boundless expanse of the sea. The lessons learned on that fateful journey, etched in the logbook of our souls, endure like the ceaseless rhythm of the waves against the hull of a ship bound for distant shores.